Hey, this is Sam Leonard, and in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is, are you living to your full potential? Now, when we think about our full potential, we often think about physical accomplishments, and this can be seen with athletes, those who've gone out there and just achieved things other people just didn't think was possible. They just didn't think it was humanly possible to actually achieve those things. And I'm going to look at the difference between these different types of people, because after many of these people have achieved physical challenges or accomplishments, then other people often seem to follow suit. But those are the people who are seeking external validation from other people because they didn't believe it was possible. And they waited until other people have achieved those things before they went out there and achieved them themselves. So let's look at the different types of people here. Because ultimately, when you hear some of these people speak, these people who have achieved things that others haven't achieved, then it's because of their inner game. They don't have the same self-limitations. They don't have the same self-doubt. They have a completely different mindset, one that's more to do with how can I achieve these things? And this sort of inner determination, this inner level of development that isn't held back by, limitations, self-doubt, these glass ceilings that most people put on them. And, when you look at it this way, we can really think, how can we be our full potential if we didn't have these self-limitations, these self-doubt? So let's look at the difference between these people who are being controlled by their own limitations and they need external validation for others, and these people who don't have these limitations and push past them. Because ultimately, whenever we're going to achieve something, we can feel motivated. We can go out there and take some sort of action, but ultimately discipline is the thing that's gonna give us that consistency to continue to improve ourselves. And this is what we need to become our full potential. Because let's look at the inner game. These people who don't have these limitations, they've done a level of inner work, personal growth to surpass those limitations. And if you understand yourself on a deeper level of who you are, who you want to be, how to become your best self, then it's much easier to go in the direction of this is who I want to become, this is what I want to achieve, and then work in that direction. Because I want to differentiate a couple of things here. There's many people out there who are sort of in the achiever mode of just do more, do more, do more. But they're slightly directionless. They're just trying to do more, and they're chasing more and more achievement to get fulfillment. But really, it's just directionless. And there's many people who have achieved lots of things in life. Often, in the business world, in the financial world, they've achieved financial success, but they're not really happy. They're not really fulfilled. What I'm suggesting here is we do this level of inner work. We do this level of personal growth. So we understand ourselves. We're in tune with ourselves. We really know ourselves on a deeper level and where we want to go. From this place, then we know where we want to do. And yes, we can achieve all the things we want to, whether that's physical or internal growth and development. But then we really know where we want to go. And that is more of a level of achieving and fulfilling. It's not just chasing fulfillment and, running around in endless directions, just trying to do lots and lots of stuff. When we really know our stuff, and we know where we're coming from, we know our purpose, then we can set goals and then we can work in that direction. This is really more living in flow with life, living off the feedback and flow of life, of really understanding ourselves and understanding life and living with these understanding the feedback that life gives us. Because from this place, this is another way that we surpass our limitations. Because in anything that we're going to become our full potential to grow, whether that's internally or in some physical challenge, it's going to take that level of inner work of overcoming things that our limitations, like, our fears that we have, stepping out of our comfort zone, doing things that we don't really want to do. This is where discipline comes in. But, doing things that you don't want to do, it's a bit directionless if you're just like, oh, I'm gonna get up every day and go for a run, if you don't really know why you're doing it. If you know, the discipline comes in, like, I know where I want to go, I know what I want to achieve, and this is what it takes. And when you're getting up early in the morning doing whatever it is that you need to do to get that, and it's difficult and you don't really want to do it, you have that reason why in the back of your mind, and that's where your potential is going to come from, because you're focused, you know where you want to go, you know yourself, you know what you want to achieve, and you're going in that direction. And this is what gives us the discipline to get up early, to do the things that we need to do, to step out our comfort zone, to do the things that we don't want to do, but we know why we're doing it, and we know our direction, we know where we're going. So ultimately, when it comes to living in our full potential, it's all to do with our inner game. It's all to do with understanding ourselves, doing this level of personal growth, whether we want to achieve things physically or we want to achieve things mentally, growing up emotionally, our emotional development, becoming our best self on, you know, who we can be on a daily basis. It's not just about achieving things, it's about becoming our best self. And this all comes down to our level of personal growth, because then we will be able to go past these glass ceilings. We'll be able to overcome the self-doubt, because we will have this discipline, we'll be taking action, and then we'll get confirmation from the universe, from the things that we're doing, that we are achieving, we are moving in the right direction, and that we're actually going towards what we want to do, you know, fulfilling our goals, our dreams. So it takes this level of inner work. This is ultimately how we get to our full potential, by doing this inner work, and then we can push past the limitations of self-doubt and these glass ceiling limitations that we have. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on one of my next videos.